Hello collectors, and today we've got a full box break. Let's go for 45 likes on today's one, guys, and without any further ado, let's open up this box. Welcome back to the video, guys. We have a full box and, of course, the guaranteed special Panini card. Let's open this one up first, and we've got Excellence Isaac. Now, there is 2 plays you can get. I will put them on the screen right now. And you can only get these if you spend £20 on the Panini website. So, yeah, I've got one for Isaac. I'm not going to get another one just because I'm not, chasing anything from Panini. I think they're going out with a bang, but I'm really looking forward to Topps finally taking over and bringing in Matchtax Premier League next season. And yeah, let's move on to our first packet. As I said, guys, it's a new camera, so hopefully it is a little bit better quality. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this. I will be giving the codes away as always. I'm trying to play around with the lights as well, but yeah, everything will come in time. Got a Fulham badge. We've got Morgan Gibbs White, Jensen, Ward-Prowse, Mateta, Jackson, Suter and Shah. So if you guys do remember, last time I opened one of these boxes, I did not get my guaranteed crystal card. And what's even worse is my dad opened one off camera and there wasn't a crystal card there either, which, begs me to think, how many times were these boxes opened by people that bought a full box and then didn't get anything? Surely that could be illegal and they should be done for, false advertising, considering on the box it says you are guaranteed to get 1 guaranteed crystal badge card per box. But I digress, because Topps don't really have this issue. It's only been Panini this year. It's like they're getting a little bit complacent, even though they should really say, we will release the best collection of all time, considering they lost the license to their competitors. But what we are really looking for in this box, even though we do have everything, and I have done a full binder update already, we are looking for these, which is a Golden Baller, which are quite rare. I think you're getting 2 per box. I can't remember. We'll have a look at the odds. We're also looking for the crystal cards. As long as it's not Wolves, for some reason I got 2 of those, or Crystal Palace, or Arsenal, I will be happy. Because even though I am not chasing a full collection when it comes to the badges, it will still be nice to have something that isn't a duplicate. And funnily enough, talking of Wolves, I saw Gary O'Neill, which is the Wolves manager, on my flight back from a holiday, literally a few days ago, because I was on holiday in Netherlands. I went to Eindhoven with a few of my friends, and on the flight back there was Gary O'Neill with his girlfriend or wife and both his parents, which I thought was quite interesting because, the guy was flying Ryanair. He did, however, buy extra legroom on the flight in the front, but he was still flying Ryanair, which, you've got to respect, because the man's on £1.5 million a year, and to be doing that, fair plays to him. I was flying in Stansted, and sometimes it is easier for Wolverhampton people or Midlands people to fly into Stansted, because Luton is an absolute nightmare, first of all, and it's not the best airport. For those of you that have flown from Luton, congratulations on coming back alive and surviving the show. I, for one, feel sorry for the foreigners that come here on holiday and have to go through Luton Airport, fly into Luton Airport, which shows, all the best that Britain can offer. I've been there once. I promise I'll never go again unless it is a football game, but because I'm a West Ham fan and we aren't terrible, I won't be going Luton anytime soon because we're not in the Championship, hopefully, until next year. But you never know, they might come up. I don't think they're doing too well though. So there you go, the codes, the Palace badge. Yeah, let me know what you think of this camera, guys, because this is a GoPro Hero 10. It is 3 years old, but I looked at the reviews and apparently there's not much difference between a Hero 10 and a Hero 13 for the stuff that I do want to do myself. So I'm not exactly going to be, you know, filming really slow motion 5K videos. So yeah, I'm quite curious to know what you think, because before I was filming on my iPhone, which is a 15 Pro, so it does have that extra camera. But I know nowadays, you know, the phone cameras are sometimes just as good, if not better, than some cameras. Right now I'm filming in 4K 30 FPS. On my phone I'd film 4K 60, but I don't know if, you know, that much makes that much difference. So we got a crystal card, which is a Spurs badge. Shout out to all the Spurs fans. You have one of the nicest grounds I've ever been to. For all the bad things that Daniel Levy has done, one thing you can't argue with is he made an amazing stadium that, you know, will stand there for a while. And even the stadium's really good quality. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, there's no things breaking down. There's loads of stuff to do. You know, even if you're going out for food at half time, it's not just going to be, you know, pies and sausage rolls. I'm talking Chinese, Thai, Indian, burgers, pho, whatever you guys fancy. And that's not even mentioning a vast variety of beers, ales and ciders, as well as a cheeky bovril on a cold day in London, North London. So I am steaming through this quite quickly, guys. I do apologise. For me, this is mainly about showing you guys the Excellence card Isaac, because, as I said, you can only get these on the Panini website, and you have to spend £20 with any order. It doesn't have to be a box. Obviously, the box costs more than 20 quid, but it does have to be £20, and you will get one of these sent with your order, which is, you know, quite a low threshold to do. Before, sometimes they were a bit more expensive, but if you are chasing these full sets, I advise you go and, you know, check them out. Right, who are we getting here? And another reason I got this camera is because apparently it should be very unkillable. Now, outside of YouTube, I travel quite a bit. I like going weekends abroad. You know, sometimes I choose to spend the weekends in Europe over going out in London, because sometimes it's very similarly priced, or sometimes it's even cheaper than going into London for a night out. And I will be taking my camera everywhere. For example, just come back from, as I said, Eindhoven, and the flights. I finished work at 4 o'clock on a Friday. I jumped on a flight from Stansted, which left at 6:40, and then I had a night out in Eindhoven, and then I had another night out in Eindhoven the following day, and then I came back on Sunday evening. And all in all, the flights were £70 return. The Airbnb between three of my friends, I think it was £80 each, so 150 quid. Which is funny because a return ticket from mine to London right now is about, I think, £36 without a rail card. So if you're going London and you're getting a hotel, the hotel's going to be about 100 quid, 120 quid. Everything's going to be more expensive. Whereas if you are going Netherlands, you know, it's a different country. It will be, you know, reasonably priced as well compared to Manchester, London, even a place like Belfast, which I'm surprised was really expensive, because I think the economy everyone is going by, or the price everyone's going by, or should I say the threshold, is the pint prices. And if you're going to Belfast, I wasn't expecting to be paying, you know, £6.50, £7, like West Ham prices for a pint of beer. Whereas in my local, it'd be like £4.20. In London, it'd be like, again, £6.50, £7. And then you go to places like Spain. Doesn't matter whether it be, you know, mainland or whether it be off the coast of Africa, Lanzarote. I think it was like £1 a pint, which, you know, it's not the nicest pints you'll ever drink, but it's still well bloody cheaper than than paying whatever the English cities are charging. Italy was quite cheap for it. Germany was quite cheap for it. I think the price of a Stein was the same price as a pint here. Netherlands is decent for it. You don't get pint, you get half a litre. You get 500 ml. Greece was really good for it. Yeah, I think you're not getting a good deal if you are going to any of the UK places, but yeah, I do advise you guys check out some Europe when you got a second. I'm not talking about Dubai because that was mostly non-alcoholic, and I think I paid £7 for a non-alcoholic beer in a restaurant, which shook me to the core. And then when I went to America to watch a game of Portland Timbers, they were playing, who were they playing? Oh god, I can't remember. But it was an amazing game, don't get me wrong. And then a pint of draft beer was $16, which is quite crazy. And then a can was $15, so it's not even much better. And then I thought, you know what? It was my dream to go to America. I'll check out the club shop, maybe get myself a nice souvenir. I went to have a look at a kit, which is $185. So I settled for a cap, which was $35, which is still quite crazy for a football cap, but alas, I'm not paying $185, 160 quid for a Portland Timbers shirt. I'd rather buy 2 West Ham ones. So this has been my little education lesson on beer prices in the place I've been. Hopefully you did enjoy, and hopefully enjoyed the opening in the background. We did pull the Crystal Spurs badge, which actually glistens really nicely in this light. And then we also pulled a couple of nice cards, which I will get through in a second. Let's actually finish this quickly. A pack of goalkeepers. So the 2 main hits were Ollie Watkins Golden Baller and Alexander Isak Excellence Limited Edition, which you can only get on the Panini website. Not sponsored, but if you are chasing the full set, here you go. But for now, there's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Let me know what you think of the camera in the comments down below. See you in the next one, and goodbye.